In this video, we'll look at value for money. Okay, so previous knowledge required here is converting metric units, and that could be mass or capacity. Most likely those two. Okay, so the value for money here, I've got two different tubs of butter here. I've got 500 grams of coal bottom, about a kilogram of coal. Now I've got two different prices. Now you're not asked which one's the cheapest. This clearly less money than this. You're asked which is the best value for money. Now to do that, you need to get them into the same weight. Now you've got choices here. So which is the best value for money? I'll pick a very simple example, because to get from 1 kilogram back here, or to get from here up, I'm just going to times it by 2. So I know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So either I times that by 2, so I times that by 2. So £1.74 times 2, £3.48. Now, once I've got them in the same units, if I look at their prices, I can then say that the biggest one is the best value. So the 1 kilogram is the best value. Now, my other option, of course, was to get this 1 kilogram down by dividing by 2. I divided that by 2, and I would have got an answer less than £1.74. Okay, so this time I've got two different amounts of Fanta orange. No matter which is the best value for money. Now, what I may do here is get this down to an amount that's going to be quite nice to deal with. Now, the one I'm going to choose 1 milliliter. And let's see how easy this is. So 1 milliliter is divided by 330. Well, if that is 84, I want to call it 84p. Well, what I'm going to have then, if I divide that by 330, I'm going to have 84p divided by 330 is equal to 0.254. So it's less than a penny for a milliliter. Now to do the same here, so this is equal to 130p. So 1 mil, that would be divided by 500. Divide that by 500. 0.26p. So which of those is the least amount of money? Now this is smaller than this, because I'm looking here at this digit and this digit. So the 330 mil now, the reason I went to pennies was I had a feeling that if I had done this, it would have brought me to standard form. No, it didn't. I could have still used that, and I would have got the same answers. I would have had that one, and then I would have had £1.30 divided by 500, and I would have been able to see I've got standard form here, and I thought that might confuse some people, so I've just left it. I've left it in pennies. Now, I gone to 1 mil, I could have gone to 10 mil for both of those. There's other ones I could have done with that Fanta. Okay, my last one I'll do is, my last example will be cornflakes. So I've got 750 grams and I've got 2 kilograms. Now, I'm not going to bring it all the way down to 1 gram. I want to do this instead. I want to pick 250 grams. So I've got £1.85. Now, 250 grams, it's divided by 3. Again, there's so many ways I can do this, but 185 is 61.6 for coin P. 2 kilograms is 2,000 grams is equal to £3.55. So 250 grams. It's going to be divided by 8. And if you want to show, take a 2,000 divided by 250 to give you that 8. So it's going to be 355 divided by 8 is 44. It doesn't really matter what comes after that, because I can see quite clearly that 44p is less than 61p. So the big box 2 kilogram is best value. Here are 2 questions. Have a go. Press pause and the answers will appear in 1 moment. And there are your answers.